So this is the new JSAUX double-decker case for the Steam Deck. And it's not just a carrying case, it's designed to store your accessories, hold a power bank, and even charge your Steam Deck while it's packed away. Now that's a pretty ambitious idea and might be a little bit risky, so today we're going to see how it works in real life and who it actually makes sense for. Without further ado, let's jump in. Now inside you get the double-decker case, shoulder strap, short 90-degree USB-C cable, and a manual. Now you can only buy the case, or you can also buy it bundled with JSAUX 65-watt 20,000 milliamp power bank. I've recently made a video on it if you want to go and check that out. So first impressions, it feels pretty solid. The exterior has a felt-style water-resistant finish. Inside, it's soft padded lining with molded protection around the sticks and sides. Build quality feels pretty good right away. Now what makes this case different is the double layer design. The top layer is your Steam Deck and bottom layer is for accessories. You can store a power bank, a dock, cables, charger, SD cards, headphones, pretty much anything you can think of as long as it's small enough. And there's internal cable routing so you can connect the power bank and charge the deck while it's stored. It's all very all-in-one travel setup kind of design, and that's really who this case is built for people who travel a lot. Now let's talk about the main feature, charging while it's stored. So you place your power bank in the bottom compartment, route the included 90-degree USB-C cable through the internal channel, plug it into the deck and close the case. And yeah, it works exactly as intended. You can toss it in your bag, travel, and when you open it later, your Steam Deck is topped up and ready to go, provided that of course you didn't forget to also charge up the battery. So that's a pretty big convenience factor here, and the only thing to keep in mind here is heat. So charging naturally generates warmth. That's normal for any device, especially something pulling higher wattage. And JSAUX includes a rear cutout for passive airflow, which should help a little bit. But at the end of the day, this is still a padded travel case, so personally I would treat this as a transport charging feature, not something I'd leave sealed up for hours unattended. Used thoughtfully, it's a practical solution. Just be aware that charging in any enclosed space will always retain more heat than open air charging. Now the fit is snug, very snug. If your Steam Deck is stock without any case on it, it fits cleanly and securely. However, if you're running extra attachments like I am on my white Steam Deck, or if you have a thicker case, it becomes a little bit tighter. You can still close it, but it's gonna feel a little bit tight. That's not necessarily a flaw, it's just a precision fit design. So the upside of that tight fit is that the deck feels very secure inside. The trade-off, you have a little bit less flexibility if you're using extra cases. I know for a fact that if I had a case on my Steam Deck, I wouldn't want to take it out just to put it in this bag. If you travel with a stock deck, this won't be an issue at all. Just keep in mind that if you have a case, it will be a little bit hard to close it. You can still do it, it's just gonna feel a little bit tight. Now the bottom compartment looks very spacious at first glance. You can fit quite a bit in here. The power bank, a compact dock for example, a charger, a couple of cables, SD cards, small accessories. I even put my foldable keyboard, link in the description by the way, with 10% off if you use code STEAMFLOW. Now the Velcro dividers let you adjust layout, which is nice. Now all of that being said, the most practical storage area is the center section. The side areas are a little bit tighter because of the modes for the actual Steam Deck, so you end up with a lot less space than it looks like. So I couldn't even fit a charger in there without the top part now sticking out. So this works best with compact accessories, very slim docks, travel size chargers, or even small headphones. Realistically, you can't really put all that much in here. But if you pack thoughtfully, you can build a really clean mobile setup. I even found space for my mouse. Now the front cover folds out into a stand, which is another feature. This is actually very convenient if you're watching content, or if you're playing docked, or if you're charging on a desk. It is stable, it's simple to deploy. It's a nice bonus feature that has flexibility when you're traveling. For example, you can bring it out on a table in the train or at a plane, and you can just pop it up and it will be pretty nice. However, keep in mind that this stand actually blocks some of the back vent. It doesn't cover the whole thing, but it might cause some issues with heating. Now protection is where this case feels very strong for me. I think it's a strong point You've got molded analog stick protection on the top, you have side impact padding, rigid internal structure, it's water-resistant exterior, the zippers are pretty solid, it definitely feels travel ready. With all my other bags that I've used to carry my Steam Deck, they're always a bit soft, so there's always this possibility of something damaging and I always have to be careful. This one I can just put it in, throw it in the back of my car without any issues. With the strap attached, you can carry it like a messenger bag, so just like that. And fully loaded, it does get a bit heavier depending on what you put in it, but you should never shy away from a shoulder workout. Now, who is this for? This is for the Steam Deck owner who travels often, likes having everything in one place, wants a clean, organized setup, and prefers an integrated solution instead of carrying multiple pouches. If you like the idea of your deck, your power bank, your dock, and your cables all packed into one structured case, and you just having to plug it in and quickly charge it, I think this is where this all makes sense. It's a pretty neat product, it's about convenience, it's about organization, it's about building a compact travel kit, and if you set it up correctly, you can plug in your deck for a quick charge. If that's your style, the case fits that purpose really well. I actually like the concept quite a lot. The only thing I really worry about is heat. It's not that much, but again, you have to be careful with it, and if you are careful, it shouldn't be an issue. I don't think this bag is trying to replace every other bag that exists for Steam Deck or every other case. It's not trying to be ultra mod friendly. As I said, if you have a lot of mods on your Steam Deck, it might not be for you, but it is a pretty good organized travel solution. So let me know your thoughts specifically on the charging while it's closed. Do you think the heat might be a risk for your Steam Deck? Is this product something that you would use? Let me know in the comments below. You can purchase this case for $39 standalone without a power bank on JSAUX official website, and I'll have links in the description. These are affiliate links. If you decide to purchase using them, you'll be directly supporting the channel. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful, consider leaving a like, subscribe for more Steam Deck, and general handhelds content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.